Good day, everyone. We are working on January 2022 CSEC Mathematics Paper 2, number 8, functions question. We are given a function f of x is equal to 3 plus 5x minus x squared. Complete the table of values for the function. So we are given a table of values with values of x and f of x. And when x is equal to 0, we substitute that into the function, so we get f of 0 is equal to 3 plus 5 times 0 minus 0 squared. All right. So this is equal to 3. 5 times 0 is 0, minus 0 is 0. So we get 3. All right, let's get x equal 1 now. So we have f of 1 is equal to 3 plus 5 times 1. We replace x by 1 minus x squared, which is 1 squared. So we have 3 plus 5 times 1 is 5 minus 1 times 1 is 1. So 3 plus 5 is 8 minus 1, which is 7. So we have 7 here. Now we want to find f of 4 because x is equal to 4 now. So 3 plus 5 times 4 minus 4 squared. So 3 plus 5 4s are 20 minus 4 4s are 16. 23 minus 16 is 7. Right, so we have 7 here. When x is equal to 6, we have f of 6 being equal to 3 plus 5 times 6 minus 6 squared. 3 plus 5 6s are 30 minus 6 6s are 36. So that's 30 here. So 33 minus 36, negative 3. So negative 3 is the last value of f of x, right? Good, so we have completed our table of values, right? Using the function 3 plus 5x minus x squared. So we were substituting values of x into this function, okay? Let's move along. On the grid below, complete the graph of f of x equal 3 plus 5x minus x squared for the domain. Negative 1 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 6. All right, so let us put in the missing points. All right, we have the point 0, 3, 1, 7. So 0, 3, and 1, 7. All right, so look at that. Let us understand that this is 0, 3 here. 1, 7 is here. All right, and then we have 4, 7, and 6, negative 3. All right, so the points are 4, 7, x equal 4, y equal 7. So 4 and 7, 6 and negative 3, which is here. All right. And then we just, okay, we have the points here. All right, now in order to get the equation of the axis of symmetry of the graph, all right, what we do is we have to find the symmetrical line, all right, which will cut the graph in half, so to speak, so that one side is a reflection of the other side in this line, in this vertical line, right? The equation of the axis of symmetry. All right, so when we look at this graph, we see that it has to be between these 2 points, right? The midway point between these 2 points. Okay, which looks like x is equal to 2.5. All right, if we look at the scale, 1/2, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.53, it looks like x equal to 2.5. Let's see if we can draw that in our diagram. and x equal to 2.5. There is, make sure it's properly centered, right? Right, so x equal 2.5 is our line of symmetry. All right, x is equal to 2.5. All right, so we can also write it there, x equal 2.5, 2.5, all right? So when x is equal to 2.5, we can substitute that into our function. So we have 3 plus 5 times 2.5 minus 2.5 squared. All right, that's what we got out. 5 times 2.5 is 12.5. 3 plus 12.5 minus 2.5, 6.25. So you have 15.5 minus 6.25, 9.25. All right, so 9.25, 9.25. All right, is where we will have our maximum point of the graph, right? So we have 9 here, right? 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 0.2, 0.4. So it's just a little above here, all right? Where we'll get to our maximum point. We cannot get accurately because of the scale, all right? So if we had to sketch this graph, all right, we draw a smooth curve through these lines, freehand, all right? It looks something like this. Okay. All right, so equation of the axis of symmetry, x is equal to 2.5. Still the maximum value of the function. Well, we calculated that to be 9.25. Right, 9.25. You could say f of x. All right. Write down the coordinates of the point where the line y is equal to 3 minus a half x crosses the x-axis. Okay, so at this point, y is equal to 0. All right, so therefore 0 is equal to 3 minus 1/2 x. Right, when we substitute 0 for y, and then we solve this equation. So we subtract 3 from both sides of the equation. So we get -3 is equal to -1/2 x. Then we divide both sides by -1/2. All right, so we get -3 multiplied by -2, which is +6. We have to invert our -1/2 to get -2/1, right? So we get x equal 6, right? X is equal to 6 and y is equal to 0. The coordinates of the point, which is our answer, is 6, 0, 6,0. Crosses the y-axis. Okay, so when it crosses the y-axis, x is equal to 0 now at the y-axis. All right, so therefore we have y is equal to 3 minus 1/2 times 0. 1/2 times 0 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 3. So answer equals 0, 3. Okay, on the grid on page 22, draw the line y is equal to 3 minus 1/2 x. Okay, so we have these 2 points, 6, 0 and 0, 3. So 6, 0 is here and 0, 3 is here. All right. We use a different way of making the point, right? And then we just get a line to draw, a straight line. Let's extend the straight line. Let us use let us use that orange color. All right, so yeah, this is the line, and this line is y is equal to 3 minus 1/2 x. 3 minus 1/2 x, right? That's orange line. All right, so using your graph, determine the solution to the equations. Y is equal to 3 plus 5x minus x squared and 3 minus 1/2 x, all right? Okay, so one of the places where these graphs intersect is at 0 and 3, okay? So the graphs intersect at 0, 3, all right? That's one of the places where the graphs intersect, right? There's another place where the graphs intersect, just here. Okay, here and here, the two places where we are supposed to get solutions, all right? Now I drew this freehand, and I am sure about the first solution, 0 and 3, but not sure about the others, about the other one. So I'm going to check that to see what that is. So let's just see what it looks like. Okay, it kind of looks like it's close to 5.5, x equal 5.5. Y looks like about 0.4 or so, 0.2, all right, but can't be too sure unless we check it. Okay, so I want to check it using substitution. Okay, so I want to say y is equal to 3 minus 2x. I want to substitute that here. So we get 3 minus 1/2 x. It's 3 minus 1/2 x, sorry, is equal to 3 plus 5x minus x squared. Then I want to minus 3 from both sides. And I want to add 1/2 x to both sides. All right, so as we get 0 is equal to 5.5 x minus x squared. Okay, so we have 0 is equal to x times x minus 5.5. All right, which means, yes, that when we solve this equation, x would be equal to 0 is one possibility, and then x minus 5.5 could be equal to 0. Therefore, x would be 5.5. And if x is 5.5, we substitute 5.5 into f of x. All right, or we could substitute it into any equation or second equation. So we have y is equal to 3 minus 1/2 times 5.5. All right, this is when x is equal to 5.5, comma. All right, so y is equal to 3 minus 1/2 times 11/2, which is 3 minus 11/4. All right, which is what? 12/4 minus 11/4, which is 1/4. Y is equal to 1/4. All right, so the solutions, all right, or answers are 5.5, comma 1/4 and 0.3. So therefore we can say x is equal to 5.5. Y is equal to 1/4. This is one set of solutions. And x is equal to 0. Y is equal to 3 is the other set of solutions. Okay, so that looks like the end of question 8. Thanks for watching. Do have a wonderful day.